When, age 7, and her parents, Eric and Andrew, are on vacation at their secluded cottage in a rural part of Pennsylvania. Wynn encounters Leonard as he approaches him while he is catching grasshoppers. He tells Wynn and her parents in a pleasant manner that he needs their assistance to save the world. Wynn and Leonard spend some time catching grasshoppers together, but when 3 additional people show up carrying homemade weapons, she becomes suspicious. Wynn runs away to alert Eric and Andrew, but the guests burst in and tie them up, leaving Eric with a concussion. Leonard, along with his buddies Sabrina, Adrian, and Redmond, assert that they have only recently met and have no desire to cause any harm to the family. They have been motivated to locate the family, though, during the past week by visions and an unidentified power. The group predicts the end of the world, with Leonard predicting that the oceans would rise, a pandemic will spread, the sky will descend, and darkness will engulf the planet. The family must give up one of its members in order to stop this. Although they will survive the end of the world, they are cautioned that if they do not make a decision, they would be the last ones left alive. Eric and Andrew believe the group is lying and that the motive for the attack is Redmond is sacrificed by the guests by being beaten to death with their weapons and having his head covered after the family refuses to make a decision. When Redmond passes away, a dazed Eric notices a light-like creature. Television news programs frequently include disastrous mega tsunamis, which Leonard claims to be the start of the end of the world. Andrew recognizes Redmond and assumes that he is Rory O'Bannon, a homophobe who assaulted him in a bar years earlier and was imprisoned as a result. Andrew believes Rory hunted him down to exact revenge. While debating their guilt and challenging Andrew's assumption, Leonard, Sabrina, and Adrian continue to hang on to their visions. They demonstrate that Redmond's passing caused the initial catastrophe. Adrian is sacrificed by the intruders the following day as Andrew maintains that the tragedies are unrelated and that the guests were expecting a scheduled newscast. Sabrina explains how her visions lead her and the other guests to connect online. After escaping, Andrew gets his gun out of his car and starts shooting at Sabrina, forcing her to run. He demonstrates to Leonard that he was Rory by locating Redmond's wallet. Andrew thinks the 4 came in a truck nearby and proposes they use it to flee because they are hurt from his attack and have their tires slashed. Sabrina breaks into the house and is shot dead by Andrew as Leonard is being held at gunpoint. Then, Andrew and Eric lock Leonard in the restroom. Andrew is deceived by Leonard into visiting the restroom by using the program shows spontaneous jet disasters happening all around the world as Leonard sacrifices Sabrina. As the sky grows gloomy, Leonard signals to the 3 that their time is almost up. Before slitting his own throat, Leonard warns them that they will only have a short time to decide once he passes away. Once he passes away, lightning starts fires and more planes crash. Now, Eric is convinced that the incidents actually took place and that the apocalypse. Eric offers himself as the sacrifice because he doesn't want Wynn to grow up in a world that has been devastated. He admits that he saw visions of Andrew and an adult Wynn during Redmond's sacrifice. Eric believes their family was selected to Wynn and Andrew discover the visitor's truck filled with items that support their claims. They drive to a busy cafe nearby and sit down to watch the news when it is announced that the disasters have receded. The song Eric had played for them, to Wynn and Andrew discover the visitor's truck filled with items that support their claims. They drive to a busy cafe nearby and sit down to watch the news when it is announced that the disasters have receded. The song Eric had played for them, on their journey to the cabin, Booking Shoes by Casey and the Sunshine Band, is now playing on the radio as we get back into the truck.